guys are so annoying. Alright, so I built some ships in Ark, and just gonna show them off. This one here is called the ZX-1 Destroyer. I have 3 ships in the ZX-1 line right now, but it's based around the fact that you could take 3 Rexes with you, and then obviously a bunch of these pterodactyl guys. And that is that, so when you're out there in the wilderness and you die, you could spawn back here. I got fucking Rexes in the way. I got little bunk beds down here where you could spawn back to here and then kind of get what you need and get back out there. Or you could take your mates with you and, you know, raid some shit. Whichever you like. And this little flight deck up here, I put the railing so when you park these bastards, so when you park these bastards, they don't fall off. See the little purple strip that's kind of like to line you up where it's supposed to be at. And you come down here, you put them against the fence. See, you can't fly off. Wunderbar. I accidentally hit J one time when I was out here. The fuckers. They swarmed me and I couldn't go anywhere. It was great. Anyways, then I got these dual rocket launcher things. Because for the fuck of it. I didn't make... this is a single player thing. So I spawned all this shit in because I wanted to see if it'd work first before I built it. I would hate like hell to mine all this crap. And then... it didn't work, and then I wasted all that time. So all this stuff is just spawned in, and yeah, I'll get a far out view. Let's see, right here. Okay, this is a kind of a side view of it. Oops, there we go. I don't know. I really like this, how this one looks. I really like that purple. It's so beautiful. Anyways, let's, I'll go get one of the other ones. This one's the ZX-1 Freighter. And it's just like the Destroyer, except it actually has a bigger deck. I was trying to design it with the fact that, you notice on the other one it's open, and I'll have to go back to it because I forgot. But, this one isn't. It's closed up. It's got a window so that when you're driving that fucking thing, see, you kind of see out the window. At least better than nothing. Of course, you can always zoom out and then look up, but and I was gonna do it with just. I kind of originally built this one to do. I wanted to land a Quetzal on it, but I made a huge platform and he wouldn't land on it. He'd hover above it, not land on it. So, well, shit. Maybe I could take kind of the same design that's on the other one. Let's see, I'll build this out there. It's kind of, you get the idea. Let's go back out to those with the boats. Now both of these, they're built to, well, I'll just cut that in. I'll get back over here. See how that one's kind of open? I thought maybe if I do a ramp, I can delete that, because that's max layers. I can't put anything more on that. That's the maximum you can do without mods. And I thought if I did a angled ramp there, then I can delete that foundation, then I can build more shit. But when I did that, I didn't like how this design, this little slope that I have here, I like how it looks on that boat. But when you slamp the front and then you slamp this, slant, Jesus. it looks weird. So I thought, well, what if I made it, you know, it kind of V'd in, it came down like this, and then I put ramps and it kind of went out like that, and that looked goofy as fuck. So I decided, well, shit, if I can make it wider, see how that's one width bigger, obviously, than the ramp up there. I can make it wider, and I could slam the turrets up front. And what that does is it makes it to where you have all this extra space here. And I was having a problem on that middle Rex over there. He would land inside the frickin' cockpit area and he'd get freezing. Does this every once in a while. And he would get stuck in here, which was real fun to get him out. But so with this is you have the extra width. It's also longer. I think it's longer. Let's see. I think that's 168. Just give me one of them. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, and then to the cockpit, I think you're only allowed to do 4. 1, 2, 3, and then this ramp actually counts. So if I came out an extra one, I wouldn't be able to put a ramp. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, then by all means do it. And then I think it's, see, it's 1, 2, but then it goes up a floor. It actually goes out farther. So it's, you know, what is that? 1, it's half a 1. 1, 2, 3. Is that 5? No, it's 4, because it's right above it. And I count from this empty space back, that's 1. Okay. And anyway, so this one over here, it's a little narrow up front, so you can park stuff on it. But the nice thing about the freighter is that you could put a lot of big dinosaurs on it. Like you'd stick some Spinos up here, and then you know, you can have whatever the hell you want down here, and that really helps out. Like if you go out and tame something, happened to me, I tamed a Spino. It took forever and I had to fend him off and stuff, and then I get him halfway home and he gets attacked and dies, which is fantastic. So with this, you can if you're taming it, maybe one of your friends or something can bring you the boat, and you can load them onto the boat and then take them back home, which is, you know, that's pretty sweet. And you can also, you know, this has got bunks also. It's right there and right there. And I would put covers over the windows, except that counts as part of the stuff that you can mount to it. So, you know. And up here I have a industrial cooker. My fucking birds now. We can land you lower. So I have an industrial cooker here, and then this has got turrets as well. I think I did a minigun on that side and a rocket launcher on this side. And I put these chests next to it, so if you run out of ammo, you can put stuff here. Also, you can, you know, if you get overloaded out on your trip, you can come back here and put stuff in here, and or take stuff, whichever. Or if you die, you know, extra supplies and all that fun stuff. Cool. I don't know if any of you have used this yet, but it cooks, what is it, 12 steaks in 20 seconds. This thing is sweet, and can't wait till I can unlock that in the on the online. But this one here, I got these little birds here. All these animals, I think you'll notice that their levels are all consistent for the most part. I spawned them in, and then I put them in a cage and tamed them that way. Like I said, this is just, I did this for a proof of concept. I wanted to make sure it worked before I did it online and wasted all the time doing it. So this is kind of a nice place to come out and test ideas. And it's a good thing too, because a lot of them, they don't work out. But let's see, I could see it from the side view here. Oh, there we go. See, this is what it looks like from this side. And I got the little slope there. And then you can't really cover those foundations, they just look like that. We'll see how you get that extra little bit there, and you kind of slant it down. versus this one here is all open. But this one here makes it really easy to drive because you can actually see out through here. And I guess if you really wanted to, you can bring smaller dinosaurs underneath here, or you can even, you'll probably fly under there and park more birds. I don't know why you'd need more, but maybe you captured some. I have no idea. And these ramps here double as when you're on land. It's kind of hard to get onto when they're in the water. You can jump for days and you can get up, but you're going to fight it. But if you're on land, you just kind of run up here. You could use it to transfer up to the turrets. And sometimes these dinos get in the way, so it makes it really fun to get past them. But, you know, it still looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. Anyways, oh, and the dino colors, there's a command to where you can change I think it's 0 through 5 or 0 through 6. Those are the color zones on them, and then there's a chart online tells you which numbers are for which colors. And you could paint them, but I really like the natural dino colors that you get to choose between. And I have them colored per what fleet they're with. You know, the destroyer or the freighter. So this is like a dark blue because I didn't like how the that kind of blue looked on it. It was too bright. But yeah, so that's this one here. And then my last one, which actually turned out, I think it's probably my favorite one between the destroyer and it. Let's see, I could take, I'll take you to go get it. This one here, you can't put mammals on it, unless, well, you can't put land animals on it, unless you grab them with one of the birds, and then kind of drop them on it. And what I found is if, it's kind of tricky, but if you put a pterodactyl on here, shit, I'm gonna get stuck in here. Come on. Come on. I have to take them back out. Where that frame comes up, right there, you can get stuck on it, which is fantastic. But, you know, work in progress, I guess. Let's go through here. Get it from the outside first, I guess. Come on. Alright, so this one here, you can't put, you know, unless you grab them and drop them on here, which you could totally do. I think he's over here still. I don't see him. He must have jumped off. Anyways, it's only got one turret because of size. And the reason why I could have just gone up with a square and not done the slants, but the slants help with sticking taller stuff underneath. And it's do I have a door on this? Some bitch I do. And same thing. I changed their colors. I think the 0, the first one you get to choose between. That's what I did on all of these, and then everything else is black. You can look up how to do that. But you can see it's a lot smaller deck. You could stick, you know, about the same amount of pterodactyls as you can on the other one. But I put birds on this one also to kind of see what kind of space they take up. And I think this one here is just a rocket turret. Yeah, you gotta make sure that when you jump off of this, you don't land in the water. Okay. And beneath, this is where the magic happens. This place is so sick. I got a smithy, a bunk bed. It's got this is glass through here, like with a greenhouse glass. Forgot to paint it apparently. Anyways, and then I got these 2 little light torches. You can sit out here, you know. It's kind of beautiful. And then you have your fabricator. You could, I haven't put a motor thing in here yet. I'll have to do that later. A forge, a generator, a fridge. This is really a mobile boat. This thing is so sick. And you know, so you can cook your steaks in 12 seconds. You can stick them in the fridge so they'll be, you know, they'll be ready for. Oh, it's about to go bad. But yeah, Jesus, look at the time on that. I've cooked food for days. And then you can obviously craft and stuff in here. And then I got a little storage box for miscellaneous crap. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. For if you're gonna go out, you know, and explore a new area, you could, instead of spawning all the way back at camp when you die, you could spawn in here, and it's kind of a home away from home. You can do everything you need to do here, which is really sick. And the idea behind this one, you know, I was just trying to see, because it obviously doesn't take up the footprint. What the hell is that? I have no idea. It doesn't take up the footprint that the other ones do. I don't want to see what I could cram into it, and this worked out really well. I really like that red and black look on it also. Son of a bitch, what the hell's going on? I don't know. Anyways, so that's this one here. I don't know how many squares is it. What is 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's 4 long, and holy shit. That's problematic. These go under the water? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh shit, it does. How about that? It's interesting. Anyways, and then this one's not done yet, but I was trying to do the same concept that was kind of put into this one, putting all this stuff in such a small package. Huh. Anyways. With this. I haven't finished it yet, but this is what I got so far. I think it's fucking massive. What's going on here? No idea. My boat's still floating? Yeah, they're still operational. Anyways, so this has got the same kind of shit inside as the Lone Wolf, which I don't know if I told you, but that's the red one over there. The blue one's the Frigger, the purple one's the Destroyer, and the red one's the Lone Wolf. I had to delete kind of the roof and other things because the building that you can do on this is much more limited, and there's still some stuff I gotta add, and I gotta figure out what I have to delete first. It's the same basic shit, right? Layout's kind of the same. It's a little closer together. I had to put that forge down and then add the generator and then add the fridge because they were just so close together it wouldn't let me do it any other way. You know, same stuff here. I think I put a rocket launcher on this one as well. I might change it to a minigun because the rockets take forever to get to where whatever the hell you're shooting at. And I had a problem on this one here that try not to kill my bird at the same time. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So if you turn this way and you jump off, I always carry a parachute on this thing. But I put this floor here because I would jump like really high and then land, and I almost commit suicide. So, I mean, I guess it's, you know, if I die, it's not that too big a deal. I can spawn here. Apparently, I can't fall in that hole. There we go. Yeah, that's that. that fucking megalodon hanging out like that, though. You know, when I was building these ships, I didn't run into a single megalodon, thankfully. Oh, she's following me. Let's see if I can get to her. Nope. Anyways, that's what I've gotten so far. Oh, it's gonna freeze again. Who's that? Is that whole thing that fucking megalodon? Or is there something else? Hmm. Oh, you bastards. Uh-oh. Don't piss that guy off. He'll eat you. That's the only dinosaur in my crew I'm afraid of, is that guy. He just, oh my god. Overpower. Yeah.